Welcome back to Success Leaves Clues. Baseball, it is the most beautiful sport when it comes to lessons that will help us in life. And because we fail so much, because it's a team environment, because it's just grueling, it's a beautiful thing. And you go through a recruiting process that is kick your butt. And so I want to share with you a page from my ebook, 27 pages, based off my 10 years of coaching and recruiting and playing too. It's like, this page is page 6 in there. It's one page. It says lessons that will help you. Okay, listen to this. It'll say, recruiting can feel overwhelming. The uncertainty, the pressure, the endless opinions. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos. But here's what I want you to know. You have more control in this process than you think. When I was playing, I wasn't the fastest shortstop. I didn't throw the hardest fastball when I pitched back in high school. If I had to let that define me, I wouldn't have made it very far. Instead, I focused on what I could control. My preparation, my effort, my understanding, my IQ of the game. I knew I had to rely on those things. Baseball was in my blood. My grandfather played. My dad studied the game, although he couldn't play. My coaches drilled in me the importance of mastering the intangibles, anticipation, positioning, making the smart play. And I knew what I could rely on. I knew I could not rely on my raw talent. So I made it a mission to master the details. Mental side of competing, devotion and sacrifice, the self-awareness, physicality, structure, process, nutrition. And that commitment, wanting to be really good in those things, became my edge. Not just in baseball, but overall life as I'm looking back on it. Over time, I saw how a strategic approach could separate good players from great ones, not just on the field, but also in the recruiting process. As a player, I had to learn it the hard way. As a coach, as a recruiter, I saw the same patterns repeat. Some players thrived, some panicked, and some missed opportunities that they didn't even realize were in front of them. And after 11 plus years of coaching and recruiting, working with 35 plus MLB draft picks and helping over 100 players commit to a college program that I was at, I started to recognize a clear pattern. Certain strategies reduce stress and increase opportunities. Say that again. Certain strategies reduce stress and increase opportunities. Players and families who understand these strategies make clearer decisions, attack the right problems, and ultimately can have more influence in the process. That's what this ebook is about. By the time you finish it, you'll have a clear understanding of how recruiting really works and how to position yourself for success without second guessing anything. Do I have all the answers? No, but I do have real, honest feedback. If you've been with me for a while now, you know that will help you within your recruiting journey so you can move forward with confidence. Let's get started. If you haven't read the ebook, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. Why? Because there's plenty of resources out there, and if we can learn from somebody else's experience, well, why the hell wouldn't we? I'm studying other people all the time, even competitors against me or former coaches against me. We have to use the resources we have because, as I say, success leaves clues. You can get the ebook on my website in the shop tab up on the top. Talk to you later.